Hello everyone, welcome to this channel, and today I will be talking about taxes in Poland, but not all of them, but about some weird taxes or maybe just uncommon taxes. And I chose 5 different taxes for this video that could look like something unnormal, yeah. Of course, it always depends on the country where you're from, because in some countries this kind of taxes could be normal, common, but for some people it will be at least weird. And the first tax that I want to mention today is sugar tax. It sounds a little bit different from the sense of this tax, because it's not a tax that you will be paying if you will buy, for example, a pack of sugar somewhere in the shop, but this tax is only about sweet drinks. So if you want to buy some cola or something like that, you will be paying additional tax. Yeah, of course, it is said that not you, but producer of this water will be paying, but of course always the consumer is paying, because it will be a part of your money that you spent, that will be just in the price. And the idea of this tax is quite good, because from statistics we know that now every citizen of Poland consumes 51 kilo of sugar each year. I'm not comparing with some other countries, but if we will compare with the situation that was 10 years ago, each Polish citizen consumed 12 kilo sugar less each year. So the growth is quite remarkable. And to fight with this trend, government decided that they want to make this tax, and now for each liter of beverage, of sweet beverage, it will be an additional 50 groszy of taxes, or it will be something like 12 or 13 cents per liter. And also it will be an additional payment for each additional gram of sugar in 10 milliliters. If it is less than 5 grams of sugar for 10 milliliters, it will be no any additional payments. But if you want, as a producer, make some beverage with more than 5 grams of sugar per 10 milliliters, then you will add additional 5 groszy per each gram to this amount of tax that will be paid. And also it is a tax for different energetic drinks that also have taurine or caffeine. And from one side, the idea of this tax is quite good. I think it's great that we want our citizens to be more healthy and to consume less sugar. But I'm not sure what will be the consequences of this tax, because as I see around, not a lot of Polish people drink huge masses of energetics or some sweet beverages, but I think that they consume a lot of sugar from some cookies and something like that. And I'm not sure that even a high price for some Pepsi or Coca-Cola will change this statistics dramatically, but maybe it will. We will see. It is a quite new tax. It is only from 2021, and we'll have some data in future. And the second thing is about the price of sweet beverages, because yes, it was said that the price should be higher almost twice. But in real life, I was in a shop today in Biedronka, and I saw Of course, it was a sale, but very common sale for some energetic drink, and the price for it, local energetic drink, it was 1 zloty per pack, per half of a liter, I think, something like that. And it is really cheap. It is cheaper than water. And for example, a beer is usually cheaper than some juice here. So maybe an idea is good, but realization not always too perfect for that. Okay, let's move to the second tax, and it's rain tax. Sounds really weird, but the main idea of this tax isn't so bad. It is a tax that should pay each landlord in the country if a building is more than 600 square meters. In this situation, you need to pay additional tax because the idea of this tax is that you will have more water, rainwater on your roof, and it will be some additional costs for sewage. And the government also wants to motivate people to set up some water collection systems because amount of money that you will be paying will differentiate on water collection in your property. For example, if you have some water collection systems that will collect more than 10% of rainwater, then you will be paying only 0.45 zloty per square meter. If you will have some water collection systems that will collect less than 10%, then you will be paying 0.9 zloty per square meter. And if you don't have any water collection systems, then you will be paying 1.5 zloty per square meter. And the idea is quite good, but there are also some questions because some critics, they say that what can be the problem, because the cost of sewage, it will be no any difference between a building on a ground, or if even this place will be empty, you will have the same cost of sewage. But anyway, at least this tax, it sounds really logical, and I think that only the name of this tax sounds something weird. Okay, let's go next, and next taxes, they are more common in many European countries, and the third one will be dog tax. So if you have a dog here, you could be paying up to 150 zloty per dog per year. And it's not a huge sum of money, of course, but not a very small too. It's almost $50 per one dog per year. Anyway, if we will dig deeper, then we will see that this tax isn't so strange, because first of all, it's a local tax, and in any city, local government decide if this tax should be in the city. And now most of cities don't have this tax at all. For example, in Warsaw, in Poznań, in Wrocław, you will not be paying this tax for any dog. The second one is the amount of this tax, which is 150 zloty. It is the maximum amount that you could pay, and in any city you will be paying a different amount, so it's about local government, this amount of this tax. For example, in Sopot, a really expensive city in Poland, you will be paying only 66 zloty per year per one dog. In Krakow, you will be paying even less than 40 zloty. So you will not be paying this maximum amount. It could be settled up to 150 zloty, but in practice nobody on local level do it. And also some local government can choose which breeds of dogs you should pay, and usually only for some fighter dogs you will be paying this tax. And also on national level you have a lot of citizens that will not be paying this tax at any in any situation. For example, if you are 65 years plus, you will be not paying this tax, and in a lot of other situations you will also be free from paying of this tax. And of course, this tax is quite common for many other European countries, so I don't think that it's too weird here in Poland. The next tax, it is also not very common for a lot of people, but you can find even more weird variants of this tax, for example in UK, as for me, and it's a television tax. Here in Poland you need to pay this tax only if you have a TV. And if you have a TV at home, at least one, and also it's about radio. But if you have one TV at home, you will be paying 27, I think, something like that, zloty per each month, and per radio also something like 8 zloty per month. And if you will have more than one TV in your apartment or in your private house, then you will be paying only this amount, and you will also be free from this tax if you don't have a TV, if you have some, for example, some computer or maybe some smartphone where you are watching this TV, so you will not be paying anything in this situation. And to be honest, even here in Poland, not a lot of people are paying this tax, even if they do have a TV. And if you bought a TV, you need to register it in 2 weeks. You register it in Poczta Polska or Polish Post, and you pay to them also this price, this tax for your TV. But a lot of people don't pay it, and I think they don't even register their TVs. And even if you come from some other country with TV, you also should pay this tax here in Poland. And for a lot of years there were no any reviews, any revisions about this, but last year Poczta Polska said that they can now also make some rates, and they can come to some apartment and check if you have a TV or no. And if you have a TV and you are not paying this tax, you can be fined for this, and the fine can be nearly $200 if you have a TV. So I think that in the near future it will be not so funny not to pay this tax in Poland if you have a TV here. And the fifth one will be not about the tax itself, but about tax exemption. And here in Poland you can have a tax exemption if you made a donation to a church, which sounds a little bit weird to me. Not the idea of this exemption, but why you can have it only if you donate to church. Maybe you should add some other organizations, volunteers that also can give you such a bonus, and in this way I think it will be a little bit better. Of course you need to have some documentation that will shows that you made this donation for a church, and it could be not only the money but also some techniques or something like that, and the amount of this exception could be even 6% of your income, of your annual income, so it can be quite significant. So it was 5 most weird taxes in Poland right now. A lot of discussions are held about these taxes here, not always official, of course. Write in comments what do you think about these taxes. Do they sound weird to you, or maybe it's all okay about them? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Here I have not only some top videos, but also some travel videos, not only about Poland. And see you in next videos. Bye!